Hello, my loves. Rebecca Overson here, and it is time for Sunday Live Q&A. And guys, this is the last one. This is the last Sunday. My gosh, I've been doing this for like 2.5 years that we've been gathering around our computers and phones every Sunday night. And we're going to switch to a new format. So this will be our last scheduled rendezvous on Sundays, but I will be doing shorter live streams every day of the week in the Facebook group, that we're broadcasting in here, obvi. So super excited about that. I've been doing that a lot in the past week, and I think it's been a ton of fun, and it's been really valuable and digestible, these short little segments where we're talking about different things, different issues, answering questions, going off on rants about things. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun. But here we are, and we've been doing this every Sunday, an hour of Q&A with me where you guys can ask me anything you want, and we can just have a grand old time. And as always, we will end by pulling an oracle card at the end because let's face it, all massage therapists are a little woo-woo. All right? So as we're getting started here, you guys, please introduce yourself in the comments below. Say hi. Let us know how many years you've been in practice, or months or days or weeks, whatever. We got a lot of students in this group and a lot of newbies too. And also where you are from, like where in the United States you are, or in the world. We have a global, I don't know why I just said United States, because I know we totally have a global community. Where in the world you are, whether it's the United States or Canada or Europe or wherever it is that you are, we want to know so we can get to know you. And then how this goes is this is just ask me anything. What do you want to talk about? You guys want to talk about getting clients? Gosh, there's been some talk in the group this week about 60 clients in 60 days. I love to dive into that topic, you guys, because let me tell you, some of you can destroy your practices doing that. There's a few flaws I have found in that strategy, and if you don't do it right, it can actually have the opposite effect. So, Australia, oh hey, what's up? Amber's in Canada, Candy in Australia, I love it. Australia, New Zealand. Jennifer, what's going on? Jennifer's in Florida, which is great. Florida. And if you guys are joining me for the first time ever, we have a lot of new members in the group. This week we've got, oh my goodness, we have over 100 new members this week. So welcome. So glad to have you here. And I should probably introduce myself. My name is Rebecca D. Azevedo Overson. You guys, heads up. I'm thinking I'm going to change my name back to D. Azevedo. It's kind of a mouthful, but I haven't been Mrs. Overson for 6 years, and I think I'm going to go back to my maiden name. Let's take a vote. Do you guys think I should go back to my maiden name, or should I just keep Rebecca Overson? Anyway, I have been a licensed massage therapist since 1995. I went to massage school when I was 17 years old and was the youngest person to graduate from my school. You have to be 18 to get licensed, and I got my license just a couple months after my 18th birthday. So I've been in this field now for more than half my life. I'm 42. I live in Salt Lake City, Utah, and I struggled for the first 8 years. I was very passionate about bodywork, very skilled and passionate and gifted about with everything that I did, but I just didn't know how to make a living doing what I loved. And so after 8 years of trying and failing, I finally just threw in the towel and quit and went and got a job. And then I learned a lot about business for a couple of years. And then I came back in 2009 and I built a thriving massage practice almost overnight. And I grew that to a multiple six-figure practice very quickly, had many employees, was a force to be reckoned with in the community here in Salt Lake City, Utah. And then I sold that practice in March of 2018 to one of my former employees. And she's now running that practice to this day, and it makes me very, very happy. And I now consult full-time. I have this kick-ass 8-week online worldwide mentoring program where I help massage therapists sort their stuff out. It's like getting an MBA in 8 weeks. Like, I really help massage therapists put all the things in place that they need to and remove all of the barriers and obstacles that are holding them back so that they can have a thriving, sustainable practice. And I'm really good at it. I love it. I've worked with hundreds of massage therapists all around the globe, and now have a successful track record of helping massage therapists double, triple, quadruple, 8x, even 10x their income within a relatively very short period of time. We're talking within 2, 6, 8, 12 months of working with me, which is awesome. And I love it. I am all about transformation. I am all about helping you guys succeed, helping you get what you want, and most importantly, sparing you from the mistakes that I made, lots of rookie mistakes that I made, because I just wanted to help everybody, you know? I just was this little healer. I just wanted to help everybody. And turns out passion is not enough. You have to have a structure. You have to know how to run a business if you want to be able to get and keep consistent clients and therefore make the kind of money that you want to make as a massage therapist, self-employed one. Okay, so that's what I do. And I have this kick-ass online mentoring program. I have an amazing team. I have an amazing staff. And it's just my joy. So I love to be here with you guys. We do this on Sunday for everybody in this group, whether you're a student of mine or not. In fact, usually when my students are on these calls, I'm like, go do your homework, and I'll see you on our Q&A calls for the program. But this is just free, what I offer for all members of this group. And also, you guys, totally celebrating. We have over 11,000 members in this group as of this week. And I just really love that. I really love that we're impacting the world, and I'm really here to elevate this industry by empowering massage therapists to be taken seriously, you know? Okay, so there we go. All right, let me see here. So guys, tell me what's in the way of you thriving, all right? Nikki's here, what up? Oh, you're loving my hair. You guys you're so nice to me. This is my natural curl, all right? This is how I woke up. Thank you. What's up, Robin? Robin, my amazing assistant, is here. She's incredible. Let's see. Amber, Candy, Jennifer, Ben. What up, Ben? Brooklyn King in Pennsylvania. Rachel from the UK. I love it. Qualified massage therapist since 1990. Awesome. But only had your own business for the past 3 years. Okay, cool. Congratulations. How's it going? What's up, Laura? Yeah, right. Oh, I'm getting all the compliments about my hair. Thanks, you guys. That's very, very helpful. I have to, come here for the comments on my hair. That's what I'm all about, right? Jennifer, what's up? Dealing with graduating from your son from high school. Stressed out that you're losing your baby. Oh, I get it. I totally get it. Okay, so Rachel's is a vote on my maiden name, Diazevedo. Can you guys even say this? The only other Diazevedos I know in the world are my 8 siblings and my 2 cousins. So I'm just afraid nobody's going to be able to spell it. It's kind of crazy. But Rachel gets a vote for the maiden name. Good. Thank you. All right, Monica, hooked on my videos. Well, good. I hope they're valuable for you. That's what I want. Evelyn, love you and your energy. We'll love you right back. Girlfriend, let's do this. Kathy, same. Afraid to give up your 9 to 5. Well, look, Kathy, you may not need to give up your 9 to 5. Maybe it's not wise for you to give up your 9 to 5. So if you want to talk about that, let me know. Here for you. What's up, Jennifer? What's up, Ty? Oh, my people are in the house. Kathy says, just opened a room inside of a gym this past Friday. What's number one way to get new clients? Oh, God bless America. Kathy, this is such a question I get all the time. It's so, Kathy, do you have 8 weeks? You should just book a call with me and my staff, and guys, look, here's the thing. I can't answer this question, what's the number one way to get clients? Because I don't know what's holding you back. Maybe for one person, what's holding them back is imposter syndrome. Maybe for another person, what's holding them back are limiting beliefs and negative emotions. Maybe for another person, what's holding them back is they're totally desperate and they have all this desperation energy. Maybe for another person, what's holding them back is they literally don't know how to talk about what they do, or they're trying to get anyone and everyone on their table, or they're giving away all these, like free chair massages, or you know what I'm saying? Like, we have to really look at what your situation is, because there's not like the number one way to get new clients. It's really part of a system. It's mindset, you guys. It's strategy. It's accountability. It's marketing messaging. It's so many things, and it's different. In a lot of regards, it's different for every person. Because, Kathy, I'll just tell you this. Somebody could say, oh, go do XYZ to go get clients. Go put flyers on everybody's doorstep. Or go give out certificates for free 60-minute massages. Or go do free chair massages and give out your cards. Or go speak. I mean, there's a lot of different ways that you probably already know. Guys, there's a bajillion books and blogs and podcasts and things out there that you can find that talk about how to get clients. But I maintain that if your mindset isn't right, then your strategy is unusable. Okay, so like for example, somebody could have all the information in the world about how to get clients. But if there's a limiting belief that they have about themselves and their skills and what they offer, they're not going to do shit. They're not going to do anything. They're going to just always be producing no results because that part of their belief system wants to be right about that they can't do it or it's too scary. Or for a lot of people that I talk to, a lot of you guys are totally afraid to take risks. You're afraid to go for it because if you fail at this, then you've really failed. I mean, how many of you are totally passionate about massage therapy and the healing work that you do? Like you got into this, a lot of you left corporate jobs, like cushy salaries and things like that to go into this field because you're passionate about it. And if you go all in on the thing that you're totally passionate about and you fail, that often feels like true failure. Are you guys with me? Is this making sense? So there's so much more, Kathy. It's such a juicy question, and I'm so glad you asked it. And every time I get asked this question, it's just not really answerable in that sense, because we're human beings. We're not just cookie cutter. You know, we're not selling a product. We're not selling widgets. We're not selling, a thing in a bottle that does something. It's us, it's our hearts, it's our skills. And how do you quantify that? How do you say, Kathy, this is what I do, this is what I'm best at? Most massage therapists don't really know what they do, and they're just trying to sell massages and trying to get any body with a pulse on their table. And that's a quick recipe for confusion and disaster, right? So so Kathy, let me know what you think about that, okay? And let me just keep scrolling up here and see who else is here and what other comments we have. Hey Pam, first time here, okay, good. All right, well, hope you got the announcement. This is actually our last Sunday live Q&A. I'm going to be doing weekly, just quick pop-up, shorter live streams for you guys pretty much all through the week. Thank you, Taekwesha. I just love you. I miss you so much. I miss your sweet energy and your awesomeness. So I love seeing you here. Okay, Kim says, first time here. Kim, welcome. Been in business for yourself for 11 years. Massage therapist for 21. High fives. You're old school like me. That's great. Kimberly is here. Okay, Jennifer says Overson is easier to say. It is. I know, right? Rachel says, just had a recent split, worried about giving up my 14-hour job to do my business full time. Okay, well, guys, let's talk about it. What are your worries? What are your fears? Those of you that have said, I'm afraid to give up my full-time job, let's actually, what specifically are you worried about? What are the fears? Let's talk about that. Okay, what's up, Ashley? Gorgeous. Megan, just finished up a massage. Yay. Plugging y'all into my aux cord while I drive home. Yay. Happy to have you, Megan. Did you get your essential oils? I can't remember if I asked you that before. Yes, you did. I sent you Serenity. That's right. Good. Cool. So Kathy, here's the thing. Okay, you guys, here's a lot of people message me and they want to know about my program and how I work. What I do is I have an 8-week online group mentoring program. You can start anytime. Okay, it's awesome. It's an awesome community of very committed, serious massage therapists who realize they need some direction. Okay, so how that works is you go to my website. It's rockyourmassagepractice.com. And then you click on the link that says work with me, the button that says work with me. And then there's a little bit about what I do. And then there's a link to schedule a 60-minute call with me or one of my team members. And then you'll also fill out your application so that you can get the most value out of our time together. It is a free 60-minute call. And you will get very clear about what is holding you back. You'll get very clear about what you want. And you'll get totally clear about what you must do in order to move forward in your business. Whether we invite you into the program or not, you'll be able to make that choice. But just know it's not a sales pitch. It's really a service. We're here to support you guys. Now, we ask that you only book a call if you meet certain criteria. This is not to just pick my brain. That's what these are for, So please respect me and my team's time and only apply if you're very serious about looking at mentoring and taking your business to the next level and seeing what it is that we offer and seeing if it's a good fit for you. Okay. So I'd love to do that. Also, you guys, if you haven't seen my webinar, it's called 5 Shifts for Creating a Successful Massage Practice. In fact, a lot of you are here in this group because you've seen it. And then we gave you the information about how to join this group in the emails, after the webinar. But if you haven't seen it and if you're in this group, Robin will put the links down there for you. In fact, she already has because she's amazing. So she put the Work with Rebecca page there. That's to my website. And then she'll also put the link where you can just go and register for this free training, 60-minute training. It's awesome. It's a really awesome training. I put my heart and soul into it, and I get great feedback on it all the time. So that's free, free, free. And I recommend that you watch that webinar before you decide whether or not you want to look at having me as your mentor and helping you get where you want to go faster. Because I think if you spend 60 minutes with me on a webinar, you'll get a sense of like who I am and what I'm about, and and all of that stuff. Obviously, you wouldn't do business with somebody you don't like. So, all right. So good. Okay, Kathy, good. I'm glad that makes sense to you. Delana, what's up, girl? Good to see you. Kim says, my business is growing every year, but I'm ready to figure out how to take it to the next level. That's good, Kim. I can help with that too. So work with people that are brand new in practice to like well-established and everything in between. Okay? Leverage your time and not keep trading your time for dollars. Yeah. Yeah. So Kim, like where do you think it's breaking down? Where do you think what's holding you back? What's between you and getting to the next level? I want to know. Okay. So put that in the comments. Okay. So yeah, Jennifer says that was me and I jumped. Life is in the way right now, but starting June, I'm all back in. Jennifer, you've made such amazing progress in your practice though. Have an offer to go international just from what she learned from me. Yay. She says, I'm so thankful for her program. Jennifer, I'm thankful for you. Thanks for being committed and coachable and putting your whole self in. Guys, look, nobody can guarantee your success in anything. In fact, I was just thinking today, I was having lunch with a friend who's an entrepreneur, and then I was last night, another friend that's an entrepreneur talking about, owns like 4 or 5 different restaurants and locations, and one of them isn't doing good, and he's poured all this money and resources into it, and, the rent is too, there's just some problems with it, right? And I said, so what are you going to do? He says, probably going to shut it down. And I was like, oh, damn, and he says like, yeah, well, sometimes you don't know until you get into something and you really start cranking at it and seeing what it does. You just don't know if it's going to work. But the key there, you guys, even though this person has literally invested probably more than $500,000 into this business or more, is that you have to be willing to take a risk. And if you always do what you've always done and you stay in your safe container zone, you're going to keep getting the same results. If you want your business to grow, you have to be willing to risk. You have to be willing to be a little bit uncomfortable. You have to be willing to look at what doesn't work. You have to look at what's holding you back and just be super duper coachable, because that's how you grow your business as you grow you. Make sense? Right? Okay, good. All right, so Stephanie, what's up? Yeah, Stephanie, I saw you on my schedule. I saw in my inbox. Sometimes I lay in bed and I'm like scrolling in my inbox, and I was like, Stephanie Terzinski scheduled a call with me. So great. Steph, I want to look and see if you're on my calendar or if you're on Coach Amy's schedule, you guys. So I have Coach Amy. She's awesome. We've got her trained as an enrollment coach, and she's so excited to serve the shit out of you guys that book these calls. She's just, yeah. Stephanie, okay, good. You're on my calendar. I can see that. So, and Amy is just amazing. She's a graduate of my program, and I'm just very excited to have her on the team. And then we got Monique that's up and coming here really soon. She's going to start opening up her schedule to be doing those 60-minute calls with you guys. And I just really hope that you use this up. We're really here to serve you. Okay. So, okay. And then Robin put the link to the webinar, so that you guys can see that. It says you need to see this. Okay. And then Kathy says, thank you, and did get amazing clarity from her call. Okay, good. Awesome. So, Ty Quasia says you find out how freaking awesome Rebecca is on that 60-minute call. You're hilarious. I love you. Yeah, Kathleen Starr, good to see you. What's up, Elijah? Okay, so going back to Kim. Kim says, I don't even know what's holding me back. Can't seem to figure out the best way to move forward. It will mean a new space, possibly hiring people or renting to people. It feels like so many moving parts. I don't know where to start or what I truly want it to be. Okay, Kim, well then we definitely should talk. Okay, because I can help you get clarity about that for sure. You guys, and this brings up a good thing. Look, and Taequasia can attest to this. You guys I want you to really think long and hard about hiring other people, because hiring people is a whole other job, and employees cost you money. You can't just hire one person to add a bunch of appointments to and be making a bunch of money. Employees will cost you money. Do you guys know that? Has anyone ever told you that? Employees will cost you money up to a certain point. And so that's a conversation that Taequasia and I and one of our mentors and coaches in my 8-week program had with her, which was like, if you want to make $100,000 a year on your own, that's one thing. If you want to make $100,000 a year with employees, then you've got to do $600,000 worth of business for you to take home $100,000 of that as the owner. I mean, that's crazy, you guys. Think of how much that is you're managing. You'd have to hire 6, 7, 8 massage therapists. You'd have to, like, it's, and then you got to think, is that what I want to be doing with my time? Is that how I want to spend my days? You know? And so just, as much as I loved running my business and as many challenges and headaches I had with employees, and as much as they taught me, I was advised many times by my business coaches to just fire everybody and go back to making 80 to 100,000 on my own every year. It'd just be way less stressful, right? So there's just a lot of moving parts and pieces, but lucky for you is we have all those answers because we've solved all those problems and we solve them day in, day out, you know? So I kind of have this vision that, like, I would just love for all the massage schools to just tell their graduates they just need to come and do my academy after they graduate. Guys, I'm just so tired of talented, passionate massage therapists getting stuck in franchise and spa jobs that they don't like and they're not appreciated. In fact, we have this amazing man from Houston, Texas, who just enrolled in my program last week. And one of the things we talked about on a 60-minute call was, he said, I'm working at this franchise, and he said, you know, I'm passionate about athletes and sports massage, and I'm very skilled, and I've taken all these CEUs, and then I get these like bitchy clients that are like, you know, like, he's like, I just feel like they don't get me. I'm not seen. I'm just cookie cutter. I'm replaceable, you know, and so freaking frustrated. And so he enrolled in the program because he wants to open his own practice and really build an athletic focused massage practice, which he totally can do. And 2 days after our call, he just literally quit his job. He was just like, later, bitches, I'm out. he was just like, I can't stand this anymore, you know? And it's scary to take that risk, but it's important that you can have the courage to take action in the direction of your dreams. Otherwise, who's going to? It's not like all the stars are going to align and there's going to be some magic, you know, path where it's just so easy breezy. You know, if you want it, you got to work hard for it, and you have to be willing to take those risks and do the work if you want to succeed, you know. So there you go. All right. So let's see. Stephanie says, now what if you just rented out rooms to other therapists? Yeah, you can totally do that, but that's just called being a landlord. Way less stressful. You're just collecting rent. You're not helping them. You're not doing anything for them. You're literally providing a space. It's a landlord-tenant type of agreement, and how that can help you is that it just lowers your expenses, which can increase your profits because you're lowering your expenses. Does that make sense? Okay. So what's up, Carrie? Yay, Carrie, I'm so excited to talk to you. Michelle in Massachusetts, welcome. First time, with so many first timers, you guys. We've got over 100 new people that have joined the group this week, so welcome. And Michelle says she opened her business 13 years ago right after finishing massage school. So cool. Opened a second location, but unable to get it going due to family issues, thinking of closing it and focusing energies on an established business. Yeah, you know what, you guys, I tried opening a second location once too. In fact, I rarely talk about it because it was such an epic failure. And the thing to learn about it was opening 2 locations dilutes your energy by 50%. It's not like you're just going to double. It's actually, it dilutes your energy by 50%. Your expenses increase. I'm just such a fan of focus on one thing and be the best at that. You know, be a specialist. Like, focus on one thing and just be the best at that. Pour everything you have, Michelle, into this one location instead of now you've got this other like needy child over here that you have to take care of that you're not taking care of. It's just going to drain your energy, right? Stick with what you have. And you guys, sometimes getting to a whole new level of profitability is making one little tweak, right, Taequasia? One little tweak Taequasia made in our program increased her sales by 30% in 1 month without even getting any new clients. Okay, so like it's the 4 combination lock. Damn it, somebody send me a 4 combination lock. I keep wanting to have one here to show you guys. You know, those like luggage locks, and then you got the 1, 2, 3, 4. And for so many of you in your practice, you've got 1, 2, 3, but you don't have that last one there, and it's not working. It's, you know, it's one little thing, and it's different for everybody. For one person, it might be fear. It might be money issues. It might be communication skills. It might be, in fact, I don't know if you guys saw the live stream I did yesterday or Friday. Was it Friday? It was yesterday. Where I talked about one of my graduates, Alexis, who was making $1,500 a month before she met me. 5 months later, she just grossed $8,900 for the first time in one. She's literally making more in 1 week than she used to make in a month. And for her, it was all about communication. And it was also about having the courage to leave a shitty rental situation she was in. Like, do you know what I mean, you guys? So we got to figure out what it is for you and what's holding you back. So I love that you're looking at that, you guys. And everybody, Everybody, just ask yourself the question, where do I want to be? Pick one result you want this week or this month or this quarter, okay, or this year. And then ask yourself, what's between me and having that? And that's one of the quickest ways you can identify what your weaknesses are, what your challenges or obstacles are, is just what's in the way of that. What's in the way of it? And then you'll just know exactly what you need to get to work on. Okay. So I love it. Kimberly, it's great. Kimberly says, as soon as I'm able to afford it. Listen, you guys, listen, I have tons of people that can't afford my program. And once they realize that they actually can't afford not to do it, they just figure it out. A lot of people borrow money. It's an investment. If you don't have 3 to 6 months worth of expenses set aside anyway, you guys probably shouldn't be starting a business. That's way too scary. Okay. But you are, get a lot of people just borrow it, loans, get financing, get, a family member. It just, if you want results, you got to go, you got to go outside, you got to stretch, you got to grow, right? So don't even worry about it. People get really creative. And all you have to look at is, you guys, how much, in fact, I'd love to know this question. Guys, how many sessions are you available to do every week? Multiply that number by 4.5, because that's how many weeks are in a month, okay? That'll tell you how many sessions you could be doing in a month, and then look at how many you did, okay? And then take the number of the max amount if your practice was full. Multiply that by what you charge per hour. That's how much you could be grossing if your practice was full. And then look at how much you actually grossed, okay? I'm telling you. It's costing you. The difference in that, it's costing you that much money not having all of the strategies available to you to build your business as quickly as possible. So in other words, every single unbooked session, how many hundreds of dollars a week in unbooked revenue do you have sitting on the table just because you don't know how to fill your schedule? Or you're not retaining clients, or you don't even know where to start? For most of you, that number is in the thousands of dollars. Okay, so honestly, it's like, I've said this many times, it's like if I had a suitcase with $100,000 in it and I charged you $20,000 for it, what would you do? And if you say, well, I don't have $20,000, then you're not an entrepreneur and you shouldn't build a business. True entrepreneurs would say, I'd come up with the $20,000. I would just work it out, because if I can get $100,000 for 20, that's a no-brainer. Do you know what I'm saying, right? It's a thinking. Most people that struggle, it's because they're not thinking correctly about business. And if there was anything that I did right after 8 years of struggle and quitting massage and then coming back, it's because I figured out business, a heart-centered business, a healing-oriented business. I figured out the structure that allows me to do my passion. So, Kimberly, don't let money stop you. Money stops you everywhere in life. Let's fix that problem. Okay, love it. Janine Willing, okay, good, yeah. Rachel says, I feel my risk of quitting my job to do my business is a harder decision to make when you have a child support to support. If it was just me, I wouldn't hesitate. No, I totally get it, Rachel, and you can do that strategically. You know what I mean? You really, there's nothing wrong with having a job. It's your side hustle. It's supporting your dream. But there can get to a point where it gets in the way. It gets in the way of you having what you want. And we have to figure out the right strategies for you, Rachel, so that you can have consistent income and then know how to build your business and get it to that point where you now have that safety net and you can quit your job and then go full time with your business. I've helped a lot of massage therapists quit their jobs way faster than they thought. So that's kind of exciting for me. All right, let's see. Yvonne, what's up? Any advice on corporate chair massage? Well, hold on, you guys, my mom is texting me. I gotta put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Mom, I wanna tell her, Mom, I'm doing a Facebook Live right now. My mom's a massage therapist, you guys. Did you know that? My mom went to massage school. She doesn't practice, but she is, in fact, a licensed massage therapist. She has 9 children and went to massage school after she and my dad got divorced. I thought it would be a good healing experience for her and kind of dared her to go, and she did. Go, Linda. She's the bomb. All right, so let's see here. Corporate chair massage, Yvonne, do it if that's what you love to do. Do not do corporate chair massage as a way to get table clients or a way to just meet a lot of people to get clients into your own practice. I strongly believe that corporate chair massage basically gets that's what it is. You're just doing corporate chair massage, So if that's what you love to do, then you can definitely build a practice doing that. But don't do it as a means to something else. Okay, so, all right. Let's see. So Kim says, I'm very interested in working with you. I'll check out the links. Okay, good. Yeah, do. And you guys feel free to ask me any questions too that you want to about the program or working with me or just whatever. I'm happy to answer any of those questions you have. So yay. And Stephanie's getting guidance on Tuesday. I'm so excited to talk with you. What's up, Alyssa? Oh my goodness. So good to see you. Yeah, Kimberly, you will. You'll just find a way, right? Why would you not? Guys, look, this is your dream. It's your passion. I don't, quite frankly, I don't work with people that tell me that if things don't work out, they're just going to give up. Because they're not, then you should just not do it. Okay? To quote Eminem, success is my only mother effing option. Failure's not. Okay? You know, like, you guys, that's my fight song. Lose Yourself by Eminem. That's my fight song. It's like, Mom, I love you, but this trailer's gotta go. It's just like, I'm not going to live in this life anymore. I'm not gonna work for a corporation. I'm not gonna work at some crappy ass spa franchise job I hate. Now, you guys, a lot of you love your spa and franchise jobs, and that's totally fine. I'm talking to the people that don't like that, and that's not you. That's not you, and you want to be able to go out on your own. You know, there has to be a part of you that is just, you want to change it right now. You don't know how. That's where I can help you, but you're just like so sick of it being the way that it's always been, and that is often a fuel for change. People are motivated by two things. They're either motivated to get away from bad things or go towards awesome things. So that's another little insight you can ask yourself: am I an away from or a towards person? You know, and what motivates you? And so many people just have to get into this place where it's like rock bottom and just like, that creates the sufficient motivation to change. Okay, so there you go. I'll just wrap it for you, Stephanie. His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy, there's vomit on his sweater already. Mom spaghetti. I perform that song a lot, and I love it. So, you guys know I'm a rapper part-time. Yes, Kathy, giving up is not an option. It's just not, right? And yet, how frustrating is it when you don't have a plan to get where you want to go? You guys have to have a plan. Stop winging it. Stop just pretending that if you keep doing what you've always done, you're going to get a different result. You're not. Keep guessing, keep, begging for referrals and resenting your clients for not sending all their friends and family to you. Like that, I'll tell you what doesn't work. Should we just launch into a discussion about what doesn't work? I can tell you a million things that don't work. But the 5 Shifts webinar is a good resource for that too. All right, so I cannot grow old in Salem's Lot, Delana. Exactly, right, Carrie? That's not you, right? So, yeah, I love the creativity too. I thrive on that. I'm totally willing to take the risk as an entrepreneur. I'll go play it on the piano for you. You guys want to do do you want me to just go up to my piano and we'll just throw down some Eminem? Whatever, right? Jennifer, sorry. Really, you guys. You think I'm joking, but you can go look at my music page. I am a rapper. Hi, Tilo. Hey, you guys, also, while you're at it, if you haven't liked my business page, go do that. It's Rebecca Overson. Or I think it's called Rebecca Overson Coaching. Maybe Robin can send that link over. And for those of you that also are fans of my musical entertainment job career, that page is Rebecca D. Azevedo. That's my stage name, is my maiden name. So you can go like that. I've got some videos and fun things posted where you literally can see me rapping like Eminem and Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg and Lil Jon and all kinds of things. I actually really like, it's my alter ego, really likes to perform hardcore gangster rap at the piano. It's quite the shock to a lot of people. Anyway. Oh, yeah, right. What's up, Tilo? Good to see you, honey. All right, so let's talk about, so Kim says, a great question. Thank you, Kim. Are you mostly about helping people to fill their schedules or ways to increase revenue without working harder, if that makes sense? So Kim, it depends. We have to look at why are you not increasing your revenue? For a lot of massage therapists, they're just not charging enough. They're not being efficient with their time. They're not enforcing boundaries with clients with cancellations and no-shows. They're paying their employees too much. Like, there's lots of different reasons why your revenue can be leaking out. Rebookings, retention, those types of things. So I work with massage therapists to get their practices where they want them to be. I don't teach things like multiple streams of income or, that type of stuff. It's really about getting your practice to where you want it to be, which is full, and making you all the money that you want to make. And really working for you. Your business has to work for you. So Kim, what I would be interested in looking at with you is like what's really going on there that's not working for you. Because you guys, we have symptoms. You have symptoms. You have a symptom, but what's the underlying problem? Okay. So it totally makes sense, Kim. It's, some people have too many clients and they're not making enough money and they're working too hard and they're facing burnout. That's a problem we got to fix too. So it's not just filling your schedules. It's about being a kick-ass, confident business owner that knows what you're doing and has control over your business so that it's really working for you. Okay. I got a new water bottle, but it's not a sippy straw one, you guys. Sorry to just chug that in your faces. What's up, Sarah? And we interviewed Sarah 2 weeks ago, you guys. If you want to go back through the videos tabs in this group and see the Facebook Live I did with Sarah, she had freaking inspiring story of her success after working with me. She said, just so everyone knows, it's not just a business class you're getting with Rebecca. You're getting an entire life-changing experience. You will come out the other side better and stronger than you ever thought you could be. And Sarah is living proof of that. So all my graduates, you guys are just amazing. So thank you for that, Sarah. I love and appreciate you, and I'm so freaking proud of you. So Kimberly Ackerstrom says, here's my situation. We got a couple Kimberlys on the call tonight, so I'll use last names. I work in a spa right now, just graduated in January, because I have no clue how to get my mobile business off the ground. They pay commission only, $17.60 per session after taxes. So I feel like I'm working my bottom off, not even to be able to get my bills paid, let alone be able to save for supplies and everything else. I'm exhausted even thinking about it, but you're absolutely right, and you will find a way. So here's the thing, okay? Like, Kimberly, honestly, yeah, that's the thing. You've got two options when it comes to saving enough money to have the capital to start your business. Guys, don't be tricked into thinking that there's like no overhead with mobile massage businesses. There totally is, all right? And mobile massage businesses, you have to charge a lot of money in order to make them profitable. You've got to be charging over $120 an hour usually in order to make it worth your while. And that's where strategy kicks in, because a lot of people are like, how can I charge that much? Well, I can help you with that, right? So you either have to just save it up, okay, or you have to go into debt. But it's not like a debt. It's not like stupid credit card debt. It's like investing in your future. You know what I mean? Like when people do my program and they invest, you guys, it's not cheap. It's several $1,000s, right? It's not cheap, but it's an investment that you get a return on. Because again, most massage therapists I work with want to be making over $50,000 a year. So if I could teach you how to make $50,000 a year, even if I charged you $20,000 to do that, which I don't, but even if I charge $20,000 to do that, that'd be a good return on the investment. But you would have to come up with the investment in order to get access to everything, right? Does that make sense? And so it's the same thing with the business. You can't just start it with no money and no strategy, so you either do have to save up or you have to be, honestly, my graduates tell me it's I feel like I'm like this infomercial for my program tonight, you guys, but really, I totally believe in what I do, and it's the best program on the planet. So of course, I'm not going to withhold that from you guys because it's exactly what a lot of you need, and you don't even know. A lot of people have been in this group forever and don't even know that I do this. So allow me to serve you and to share that with you confidently, which is that, we solve those problems day in, day out. And one of the best investments my students tell me they've ever made is in my program because it teaches them how to run a business. And that's a skill that you get to have for the rest of your life. So it's pretty cool. Okay. So thank you. Robin posted the link to my coaching page. So you guys want to go like that? That would be awesome. Give you some Tupac. I know, right? Exactly. Actually, Delana, I only know Changes. That's the only Tupac song I do is Changes, which I love. That song sometimes makes me cry and gives me goosebumps. But anyway, for your listening pleasure after, Robin has posted the link to my music page, so go have fun with that. Hey, Rachel Fultz, what's up, Kimberly? Yay. Okay, good. Making sense, you guys. All right, so what other questions do you have? I'm watching the clock here, and maybe what we could do is talk about, okay, so Kim says, I hear that. I just raised my rates this month. Retention is pretty damn good. Let me just see here. I have great reviews on Google. I feel confident in running my business. My rent is reasonable. I'd love to make $8,000 a month, but I think I'd hurt myself doing that many massages. This is where I'm stuck. Well, Kim, why don't you just book a call and let's sort it all out, okay? Because what are you making now and what are you charging? If you can tell me that, I could give you some places to look. And you're on your own, Kim? Guys, look, here's the thing. If you gross $8,000 a month, you should be able to pay yourself $4,000. So if you want to take home $8,000, you need to be making $16,000. All right? And it's just a matter of how many hours a week do you want to work. And Kim, if it's too many hours, then you do need to raise your rates. You just do. You just need to raise your rates. Okay? But then the question becomes, well, how do I charge that much for my, I only want to work 20 hours a week and I want to make, it's like, how do I charge $125 an hour? Well, that's where all those different strategies and skills come in, is because, having a niche. How many of you guys have heard me say you need to have a niche? A niche is as I define it, is a problem you solve or a population you serve with a problem you solve. Okay, so something that it's not a modality. It's not like my niche is Thai massage. It's not that. It's I work with big and tall people, like a lot of Ashiatsu practitioners do. Ashiatsu is great for big and tall people, like large people, right? Large framed people. Or maybe you do prenatal massage, or maybe you do fertility massage, or maybe you do pediatric massage, or maybe you see those are like populations, right? Maybe you work with athletes, maybe you work with triathletes, maybe you work with athletes of all levels, maybe you work with CrossFitters, but you guys, where you create more value is in your niche, because a specialist in any industry charges more, right? Who makes more money, a pediatric cardiologist or a general practitioner? The size of the problem is bigger. If you're a pediatric cardiologist, you solve a bigger problem, you get paid more. So that's where you can add more value to what you do, is solve a problem for people that people are willing to pay for. And that's why this industry is in danger, is because we got all these people coming and going, I do massage, pain relief, relaxation. And it's like, so what? Everybody does that. It's actually diluting the market. So my job as a mentor, I really do consider it my job, is to help you discover and pull out your biggest gifts, if you don't know what those are, and then to present them to the world in a way that actually makes you money and brings you fulfillment and satisfaction from giving your gifts to the world, because we all love that, right? Don't we all want to wake up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy? I mean, we want to be happy. We want to feel fulfilled. We want to know that we're giving our gifts, and that's your own self-expression. And I'll tell you, a way to be unsatisfied is by trying to be what everybody else is by trying to compete with everybody else. Yvonne, I answered your question on corporate chair massage. So maybe you missed it. But you know what I mean? Like that's really one of the things that so many people miss. And that's why when everybody asks me this question, how do I get clients? It's like, well, who are you? Who are you? What do you offer? What kind of clients do you want to get? What brings you joy? Where are you gifted? Where have you personally triumphed that you can help other people heal? There are great niches with anxiety and depression, or women, or men, or, solving a problem is what you want to be thinking about, okay? Not just I give massages and they help with pain and they help relax you and they help pamper you. That's just like blah, blah, blah. Get on Groupon and find somebody for cheap that does that, versus building a name for yourself. That's what I think a lot of massage therapists mean when they say, I want to build a name for myself. Or how do I get my name out there? You've got to just know what the crap you even do and what you're on this planet to do. Okay? So, yeah. So Jennifer says, adding to my niche this summer, getting certified infant massage. Yay! Infant massage is a great addition for prenatal. Jennifer, that's awesome. And then Janine says, I need help with that. With the niche, Janine, is that what you're saying? I get like a deer in the headlights when you think of niches. Why is that? Are you afraid you'll a lot of people are afraid if they hone in on one particular type of client that they're going to not have enough clients. And you guys couldn't be further from the truth. Couldn't be further from the truth. Okay? It makes you visible. When you have a niche, you're not competing with everybody. You become a big fish in a small pond. Okay? So there you go. All right. So there you go. But Janine, yeah. So anxiety and depression is a great niche. But again, the marketing messaging, you have to be really careful, because you have to be like, oh, I help people with anxiety and depression. Like, it's a lot of people with anxiety and depression have a stigma around that. They don't really want to talk about it. Right. Or they're just totally clueless as to what's the connection between massage therapy and anxiety and depression. But that's totally possible as a niche. Okay. So, okay, good. So Yvonne, all I said was, and then I asked you a question, all I said with corporate chair massage is that what you want to do? Corporate chair massage is a business in and of itself. If you like doing chair massages and you like going into corporations, you can absolutely build that business, but don't do it as a way to try and get clients into your other practice. Okay, so there you go. Kimberly Ackerstrom says, I'm finding that I'm really good with neck work for headache relief. That's great, Kimberly. That's a niche. Neck work, headache relief, upper body, headaches, migraines, jaw, all that stuff. You can totally build a business around that. Make sense? Okay. Yeah, so Janine, I love your insight there. Okay, you guys, everybody give high fives to Janine, because she just got honest and vulnerable there and brave, saying, maybe I'm afraid to be visible. And you guys, that's imposter syndrome. Did you actually see, I think it was Massage Magazine or Massage and Bodywork Magazine? Maybe, Robin, could you find the online version of that? But it was on their cover this month, was about imposter syndrome. So I love that we're opening up this dialogue in the industry, because Janine, why are you afraid to be visible? What's scary about being visible? What you're talking about is imposter syndrome. Okay, and we can dive into that if you wanna. All right, so what's up, Deborah? Rachel says, where can I find more information on your program, including the cost? So guys, I don't disclose the cost because it's not for sale, and I wouldn't sell you something that you don't need. And that's why we do a 60-minute free call to see if it's a good fit both ways. Okay, and if it is, then we'll go over all that stuff. But if it's not, then there's no point. You know, I just don't put that information out there because it's not for sale. It's a little different. I know a lot of people are like, how much is it? But I just say, you know what? Just have access, or be willing to create access to, 3 to 6 months worth of expenses before you start a business anyway. Okay. So, I'm keep it a mystery, Rachel. I just never answer that question. Sorry. Mind, body. Yeah. Okay, good. All right, you guys. Yeah. So do you want to talk about imposter syndrome? What do you want to talk about? We've got about 10 more minutes, 13. Well, we've got to pull a card too. So you guys tell me what you want to do with the time that we have left. What questions you have, what else you need help with. Okay. Also, I don't advertise the price because the program is constantly expanding and evolving. We have added a lot since Delana, since we talked, 2 years ago. It's not even the same program. And we offer so much stuff. We'll even build a freaking website for you. Logo, everything. It's ridiculous how much we included it. So that's another reason I don't advertise the price, because the price changes as we add services and things like that. So, okay, good, Daniel. We'll just schedule a call. Robin will book Robin has posted the link there to the Work With Me page. You can just click on that, and that'll take you to the link at the bottom with the application and to schedule a call with me or my enrollment coaches, and we'd love to serve you. Okay. Jenny, how to charge more without discounting? How to charge more without discounting? I want to make sure I understand your question. How do you charge more without discounting? Jenny, can you give me that question in another, just rephrase it. I want to make sure I understand what you're asking. And while Jenny's doing that, let's talk about imposter syndrome. So you guys, imposter syndrome is kind of this, it's this belief that no matter what you do, you're just not good enough, In fact, the more successful you are, the more afraid you are about being found out. A lot of us have a fear of being visible because we feel like people are going to call us out on stuff. We feel like we're going to make mistakes. We feel like we're going to get in trouble. We feel like we're going to be exposed for our lack of knowledge. We feel like people are going to challenge us in ways that we don't want to be challenged. A lot of us are afraid of getting crappy reviews on Facebook and a bad reputation online, and negativity and gossip spread and things like that. There's all kinds of things we have to fear when it comes to like being visible and being public, right? It's just this. Why should people listen to me? I don't really know what I'm talking about, like that kind of stuff, right? But you guys, some of the most successful people in the world, and especially women, struggle with this because it's just a failure to see and embrace your power. And that way, it's like the more people rally around you and are like, you're amazing, you're awesome, and all that, you're kind of like, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm just deceiving people, because if they really knew what a piece of crap I was on the inside, then they wouldn't be telling me all of these things about me on the outside. So in the one sense, people want to run and hide and self-sabotage because they think, oh my gosh, here's all the success I'm having out here, or people are expecting more of me, or people are demanding more of me, or my schedule's getting full and people are counting on me. And there's that fear of like, what if I let people down? What if I'm not everything I think I am? And it's just this crossing of these wires. It really has a lot to do with self-worth. It has a lot to do with owning and communicating your value. And also, you guys, it's just courage. It's scary to put yourself out there. It's scary. You are going to get negativity. Look, Einstein, I think it was Einstein said, that great minds are often met with, violent opposition. Like any great person that puts themselves out there is going to be met with opposition. That's why some of the greatest leaders in the world were assassinated. Mahatma Gandhi, Jesus, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people that are leaders, they stick their neck out there, and it's a great responsibility. And a lot of people are just afraid of the responsibility. They don't want the responsibility. They don't want to risk that. They want to stay small. But for a lot of people, there's this gnawing on the inside, which is this: that playing small isn't okay. And you got to find a way to risk, a seed has to die in order to become a sprout. And a sprout has to die in order to become a plant. And a plant has to, the plant has to flower, and then the flowers have to turn to fruit, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's this constant cycle of life and death, creation and completion, and birth, and, like all of that stuff. And so there are a lot of different mindset ways of dealing with that, but that is something that is rampant for a lot of people, that they just don't have the skills or the mindset to really own their power and step into a bigger arena where they can serve at a bigger level. And it's not for everybody. I'm not saying you should do that. But if you do want to be successfully self-employed to a certain degree, you are going to have to be willing to get dirty and get in the arena. You're good. I don't mean dirty. I mean, you're going to have to get out there and get scuffed up. Okay, you have to risk. A caterpillar has to take a great risk to become a butterfly. But at some point, a caterpillar was designed to be a butterfly. It was designed to have wings. And for so many of you, if you're like me, it's like you can only go so long denying that urge in you. You can only pretend for so long that you don't want that. You can only keep yourself small. You can only hold yourself back. Or some of us create other people in our lives around us to hold us back. For so long until you start to self-destruct. And for me, I had pretty severe depression that, went away once I realized, Rebecca, your days are numbered. And you're either going to put yourself out there and make the difference that you are called to make on this planet, or you're going to stay in bed all day. And that just became a point where I just was like, F it. I can't hide anymore. I can't pretend I'm not light. I can't not shine. I can't. And that's, I always tell my students, like, you're not doing the world any favors by dimming your light. And it's scary as heck to put yourself out there. It really is, you guys. And that's, why having a mentor can make such a difference, because you have somebody that's there to, like, doula you shepherd you through the awkward stuff and birth you out on the other side, help you get into that cocoon and turn into cosmic DNA goo, and then rearrange all your molecules and turn into a butterfly, and then fight your way out of the cocoon, and then hang upside down and dry your wings, and then finally fly, right? It's a metamorphosis. It's a transformation. So, yeah, there you go. All right, feel the fear and do it anyway. Exactly. Mel Robbins. Kimberly says that's so me. Yeah, okay, well, you'll have to read it, right? So Jenny says, without clients expecting discounts to get clients to come back. You guys really don't need to give discounts to get your clients to come back. The only time I ever recommend discounts is like for new clients. But after that, or if they're like they're doing something for you, like they're doing something to make your life easier, like they're purchasing a package or signing up for a membership. So Jenny, you guys don't give people like, oh, I'll give you $5 off if you rebook your appointment now. That's lame. You don't need to do that. And you're literally giving away hundreds and hundreds of dollars in discounts that you don't need to do. If you had a better business strategy, you wouldn't need to do that anymore. Okay, so the only time you want to discount, like again, is if they're buying a membership or if they're prepaying for a bunch of sessions. They're doing a favor for you. Giving you money up front is favor, yes, right? Prepaid sessions, pre-booked sessions, those types of things. And I would do it in bulk instead of like one thing at a time, right? So Jenny, just raise your rates, and if clients are expecting a discount, those aren't your clients. You know what I mean? They're not your clients. I have massage clients still, even though I have retired from hands-on body work. I have massage clients still that if I told them I charged $175 an hour, they'd completely pay it. Because they're just like, Rebecca, you're the only massage therapist for me. You know what I mean? Like, so think about that. And I'm not saying you should jack up your rates to that, but if your clients are expecting whatever you're training them to expect, okay? So you've got to lead. You're the leader, and you're training your clients how to do business with you. Okay. I hope that helps, Jenny, Ms. Jenny. Okay. So I love it. Oh, you guys are great. So you guys, this is our last. I'm gonna cry. This is our last Sunday live Q&A. I'm just gonna be doing much shorter pop-up Facebook lives throughout the week. So you're gonna get more shorter, like more frequent, smaller doses of inspiration, motivation, strategy, guidance, leadership, coaching, help, support, all of that stuff. And I'm really excited about that, but I'm taking my Sundays back for my family. So I'm not going to be doing the live Q&A. So I know I mentioned that earlier, but this is really all an act of self-care for me and looking at what works for myself in my life. So this will be our last Sunday live Q&A, but I'm really looking forward to seeing you guys more frequently during the week. Okay, so watch for those. And also, you guys, I will be putting up a form as well where you can submit questions. We're also going to put some people in the marketing hot seat. If you want me to like review a website or look at your logo or branding and things like that. So we're going to really mix it up and have all awesome, really cool things going on throughout the week. So I hope that you'll join me for that, and make sure that you subscribe to get the notifications for this group so that you don't miss that. Okay. So that's how it's going to go. Now, we got a couple minutes left, so we're going to pull a card because that's what we do. So you guys, everybody think of a situation, something you want guidance on, a relationship, a situation, circumstance, something that you want guidance on. I'm going to grab my oracle cards and we're going to pull those, and then we'll leave you guys for the night, and we'll look forward to seeing you next week. Okay? So you guys put in the comments when you have yours. And then Robin's got the links and everything there for you guys that you're asking. Okay, if you want to book a call with me or my team, and my team is trained, you guys. They're really, really good. Okay, talking with my team is just as good as talking with me, I promise you. And then Robin also posted the link to my 2 different Facebook pages. I've got my one for business coaching, and then I have one for my piano entertainment. For those of you that don't know, I've been a headlining piano entertainer for 10 years, and I freaking love it. So I'd love to share that passion with you guys, too, if you're interested in seeing that alter ego, very different side of me, but it's a lot of fun. Since we were talking a lot about rap tonight. All right, so what are we going to do? Guys, what should we do? So Taekweijo has hers. Okay, we're going to do animal spirit. It's been a minute since we've done animal spirits. We're going to do animal spirit and then maybe one more, okay? So everybody ready? Jennifer's got hers. Post in the comments when you got yours. Okay. Delana, what? Wish you could book a yearly call until you get in. What do you mean? What are you talking about? Just a call. Did you just want to talk to my people? Well, also, you guys, another thing I'm working on is my email list. We're actually working on some really cool things. I haven't really been utilizing that a whole lot, but I want to be packing in a ton more value and strategy and things like that for you guys. I've got a lot of really cool things coming up. So stay close to me, and make sure easiest way to get on my list is make sure you've registered to see the webinar, the 5 shifts webinar, and then that will automatically move you over onto my mailing list when you're done with the webinar. Okay, here we go. Ready? Got it. Kimberly's got hers. Oh, woo! We got a good one. They're always good, but this is super good. It's a golden egg. All right. So that's the card, golden egg. Let me tell you what it's all about. What's the golden egg all about, friends? What do you think? There's a black egg and there's a cosmic egg. There's even a unicorn card in this deck, you guys. Who doesn't want a mother freaking unicorn? Okay, let's see. Where is it? Hold on, you guys. It's going to take me a minute to find it. It's like at the back of the book and harder to flip through the pages here. Golden egg. Okay. This is message at the center of the heart. Oh my gosh, this is so perfect. I love it. It's the unstruck sound. So here's what it says. Within the golden egg lives a precious sound. Deep within that sound resides a message. The sound cannot be heard, nor the message discerned, until we retreat from the noise of modern day life. The magical essence of the golden egg needs warmth, quiet, and time to unfold. No rushing, pushing, or grasping. Find a place of deep and restful ease, perhaps through yoga, nidra, or that's breathing yoga, or meditation. If you do not yet have a meditation practice, take some time for introspection or contemplation. When the mind begins to settle and the breath is calm, ask the question that weighs heaviest on your heart, staying open to any response you hear. Engaging with the energy of the golden egg is an advanced practice. It requires becoming intimate with our very essence and comfortable with vulnerability. When a feeling of tenderness or gratitude arises from deep within you, know that you are well on your way. Your chest may swell like you are seeing an old friend that's been away for a long, long time. Listen to the message they've been waiting to tell you. It's all about the 4th chakra, you guys. So there you go. The unstruck sound. That's beautiful. Did that resonate with you guys? I love that. That was yummy and juicy. So let's do one more card here. Robin, remind me, there's another deck I want to order this week. So we'll do that. Okay. Let's do, gosh, we haven't done, you know what? Let's do Archangel Michael. Okay, because the tradition in the past has been the animal spirit cards and the Archangel Michael cards till I got these new decks. But since this is our last Q&A, let's just do that. I know we're 1 minute over time, but here we go. Okay, you guys, one more. Here we go. Archangel Michael. The person you're asking about is trustworthy. I love this card. Okay, so this is just really about who the person or situation that you're thinking about is trustworthy. Okay, you drew this card as a reassurance that you can rely on the person involved with this situation, and that includes trusting yourself too, you guys. Okay, so it's I love it. I hope it's the unicorn. Brianna, you are the unicorn. Okay, you're magical. 6-year-olds are magical unicorns in my book. So the person you're asking about is trustworthy. And again, you guys, that includes you. Trusting yourself is really important. Everyone makes mistakes or acts selfishly occasionally, yet and by large, the individual you're thinking of is dependable. He or she cares about you and will act lovingly and in according ways. Okay, so possible specific meanings is your idea is valid and trustworthy. The person you've just met will become a new romantic partner. Believe what this person is saying, even if you don't like what you're hearing, or this individual make a good business partner. Let go of blaming others and give unforgiveness to the angels for healing. Okay, does that resonate, you guys? Did you love that? Oh, you guys, I feel like I'm saying goodbye to an old friend. These Sunday Live Q&As have just been so awesome. But I'm very excited to have my Sundays dedicated to spending time with my little people, my children. And I promise you'll get lots of awesome value from this new format. Okay, that's right, Brianna, you are a unicorn. Don't ever forget it. You keep that sweet magic and use your imagination a lot. It's going to help you. And also, Brianna, trust yourself. Trust your heart. Okay? Listen to your heart. Nobody can take that wisdom and that voice from you when you begin to listen to that guidance. Okay? All right, you guys. I love you so much. Thank you for joining me tonight. Thank you for being a part of my community. Put my cards away. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay? So thank you for our last Sunday Live Q&A. Let me know how else we can serve you. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the group. Take care.